Well, good morning, folks. Today, let's just get straight into it. That's what we do here. Today, we're going to be talking about lipless crankbaits. And now, here's two. This is a 1/4 ounce Bill Lewis rattle trap. This one is a 1/2 ounce Bill Lewis rattle traps. I love to throw them, especially in the fall. You can cover a lot of water. You can fish points, secondary points back up in sloughs. You can fish sloughs. You can fish everything. But I love to throw them up shallow to search for bass. One of the best baits that I know of to cover water with, especially in the fall. Come with me. Let's see what we can do. I like bread and butter. I don't like toast and jam. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, I'm easing up on 2 points right here. Here's one and here's another. They're main lake points, and what I'm going to do is come in here on them and see if there's any shad to start with. And I'm probably going to start off with a 1/4 ounce rattle trap this morning, just to see if the fish are relating to these points or not, to start off with. The wind's not real bad right here in this area either. There's some wind blowing into these points, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to get out of the wind. I'm actually wanting some wind to be blowing in on these points, because I believe that's where the shad would be. But we'll see. We're going to start off with that, like I said, a 1/4 ounce rattle trap. Oh yeah, I already see some shad back up in there. So yep. Let's do it. Now this is a pinnacle reel. It's got 6 ball bearings. This is an old reel right here. It's probably about 10 years old, called the Vision. I can't wear this reel out. Real quick. I believe it's a 7-point something retrieve. It's really quick. And I'm using an All-Star rod, 7-foot All-Star rod. Now this is the original All-Star. They don't make these anymore. They make All-Star rods, but not this one. This is the original. And I see a small fish right there on that point. Pretty close to it, bust shad. We're not after little ones, but still, where there's little ones, there's big ones a lot of times in the fall. Them big ones will follow them little ones around and pick off them injured shad. So we got activity this morning. Already I see it's maybe a pretty good day, but let's start it off. I'm in 14 feet of water, and I probably threw into about 6. I'm gonna let that rattle trap go to the bottom and yo-yo it. Pick it up, let it fall. Pick it up, let it fall. And see if there's some better fish laying out here a little deeper. And if there's not, if I don't get bit, I'll go up shallow. I'll start deep and then work in. I'm just gonna let it go to the bottom. Boom, it's on the bottom. Raise it up, let it fall. Let it fall on a slack line. I'm watching for that line. As that bait falls, I'm looking for that. I'm watching that line. I'm wanting to see it jump. When it does, we'll set the hook. There we go. Hey, we got a good fish right here, laying right off the side of that point. Could be a strike or a spot. Get him over here so we can see what's going on. See how spongy that rod is? I love them. Yeah, it's a spot. Well, Now you talking about fat. I'm gonna net this fish right here. I barely got him hooked. I want to take a look, just touch him. There we go. Look at there. That's a pretty good spot to break the ice. I caught him right. Now folks, this is a point, but I caught him right off the break line. In other words, you can see I'm sitting in 7 feet of water right here, and I probably caught him in about 5, right where it breaks off. Okay, that's important right there to keep up where you get bit. All right, pretty good little fish there. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Let him go. Whew. There we go. That's a lot better fish right here. Stay on. Stay on there, boy. Yep. That fish was out here in about 6 feet of water. I've been fishing a little bit shallow right in here. You have to be real careful with these treble hooks on a lipless crankbait like this. These fish can rip that hook out. And that's why I like this rod right here. I've caught a lot of good fish. With this particular rod, I wouldn't take nothing for it. He just don't want to quit, but I'm not going to horse him. I'm going to let him get tired because I don't know how many hooks he's got in him. He might have worked one out, but I doubt it. We'll see how he's hooked. No, he choked that bait. He choked it. Come on up here. That's a good fish right there. Okay. Come on in here. Yep. Large jowl this time. So we got us a spot and a large jowl. Good fish. That's a good fish anywhere. Okay. The day changed on me. It was overcast this morning, and now the sun's come out. So what I'm having to do is fish a little bit deeper. I was going to focus on 2 to 4 feet of water. Now I'm having to work with 6, 8 foot of water. So I believe that might work again. We're going to get in here and investigate. That's a good largemouth. Let her go right here. I think she's in good shape. All right, goodbye, young lady. Hey, let's catch another. Looks like there'd be a big one right in here. There he is. There we go. Yeah, I can strip and drag. Yep, I believe that's a spotted bass fish. Dang, folks. Let's get her net. He ain't hooked real good. He knocked the fire out of it. Quit. It just goes to show the reel and the rod and everything's working for me. And I believe I just got one hook in this fish. Come on here. There we go. That's a good spot right there. Good fish. And the weatherman was right. It's raining. That's okay. Me and Elmer, we love to fish. Pretty fish. Spotted bass. Let's let him go. That fish right there can outfight a 4-pound largemouth. And he's probably, I don't know, 2 1/4. He might be 2 1/2, but Going back. They got a lot of power. Let's catch another one in there. There we go. What do we got here? But he's fighting. Elmo. Good gracious. Got some fish right here. I seen about 3 or 4 fish following him. Come on in here. Spotted bass. Okay. Yeah, I'll just lift you in there. Yep. Pretty fish too. Let's let him go. Lipping and ripping. Well, it's time to go, folks. The day changed like daylight and dark. It was nice this morning. Now this front's right on top of us and it is cold. I'm glad I brought my jacket. Now this bait was new when I started using it. Look at it. It is tore all to pieces. There's just so many fish you can load in a video, but I caught a bunch of fish today. I'm talking about not a whole lot of big ones, but hey, I had a ball out here. My timing was just right. They've quit biting, but all I done was jump points from one point to the next, one point to the next, in 5 to 6 foot of water. Well, no, really 5 to 8 foot of water, excuse me. And that rattle trap got it done. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good for you.